The call came just after midnight. A neighbor reported a faint, repetitive tapping coming from the basement of a quiet suburban home. When police arrived, the house looked untouched, porch light glowing, curtains still. Everything seemed normal, yet an unsettling quiet hinted at a deeper mystery.
Inside, the meticulous order was striking. Dinner dishes washed and stacked, television unplugged. No sign of struggle, no forced entry. But the tapping persisted, a rhythmic echo from below. The officers descended into the darkness, the sound growing clearer with each step, deepening the ominous atmosphere.
In the basement, they discovered a locked storage room. The persistent tapping emanated directly from within. With a forced breach, the door splintered open, revealing an unexpected, immediate silence. The previous sound abruptly ceased, leaving only a chilling stillness in its wake.
The room, unsettlingly bare, contained only an old wooden chair, a workbench, and in the center of the floor, a small digital recorder. It was still playing. Tap, tap, tap. A recording, not a live distress signal. The implications were immediately chilling and profoundly confusing. Detectives quickly learned the homeowner, Daniel Reeves, had vanished 3 days prior, reported missing by his sister. A man who lived alone, worked remotely, and kept to himself. No apparent enemies, no financial woes, absolutely no clear reason for his sudden disappearance.
Then, the forensic team made a pivotal discovery. Beneath the wooden chair, faint drag marks scored the concrete floor, leading to a section that appeared noticeably newer than the rest. A chilling suspicion formed, prompting the immediate decision to investigate further. They broke open the concrete. Underneath, a shallow grave was revealed. But the body wasn't Daniel Reeves. It belonged to an unidentified woman in her 20s, dead for at least 6 months. The entire case instantaneously escalated into something far more sinister and complex.
The story exploded. Media outlets sensationalized it as a secret basement murder, with police concluding Daniel had killed her and fled. A statewide search commenced. Days later, he was found, alive, wandering along a highway 2 counties away, disoriented and claiming no memory of the past week.
At the station, detectives pressed him relentlessly. Daniel steadfastly insisted he'd never seen the woman, never built a grave, never locked himself in the basement. Then, one detective posed a simple, piercing question that changed everything. Why was there a recorder playing tapping sounds?
Daniel's face went pale. He whispered, "Because I was the one tapping." The room fell silent. He explained that a week earlier, he'd woken up buried underground in complete darkness, barely able to move, air thin. He tapped for hours, desperate for someone, anyone to hear.
Then, suddenly, the concrete above him cracked open. He crawled out, disoriented, into his own basement, and saw the grave, empty, except for the recorder, placed neatly beside it, already playing the sound of tapping. He had escaped a live burial, only to find a staged crime scene.
The timeline was re-examined. The woman had been dead for 6 months. The recorder's batteries installed 2 days before the police call. Security footage revealed Daniel's sister entering the house with a key. Confronted, she confessed. She had buried him, and finding the grave open, she planted the recorder, locked the door, and called police, hoping they'd believe the killer had vanished. She never imagined the man she'd buried would still be alive.